Hi, I'm Krista Cantrell. This is where I live. This is where I hang out, sunny Arizona. You asked me to tell you about something that happened in agility that was really profound and meaningful to me. So I'm going to actually tell you two things. The first one is one of my students. He was brought to me when he was 7 years old. I thought something was a little bit different because his mom literally lifted up his head and said, "Look at her." And I went, wow, we have a few issues here. And then she told me that he hadn't talked much at all, used any words, and he was 7 years old. But he had seen agility on television, and he really wanted to do it with his dog. So she brought him to me. And I love working with kids. I love figuring out what makes things tick. We finished the lesson with his dog. What happened next was he was leaving, and he looked at his mom, and he said to her, he said, "Mommy, what are those things in my head?" She said, "Well, those are words." And she said he talked the whole way home. Well, I got to work with him for 2 years, and in 2 years, boy, could that boy talk. And we ran agility, and now it's years later, and he's on the football team, and he's social, and he's in class. Yeah, dog agility. I love it because as a cognitive animal behaviorist, I believe that dogs think, process information, and learn. And our job is to work with their mind, and their body will follow. So why do I like the One Mind Dog stuff? I like One Mind Dog because I like that they really think about how dogs think, how dogs learn. And then it's not just vague out there stuff, but they give you tools. I'll show you some of the tools. They give you tools so you can actually work with your dogs. Oh, I told you I'd tell you a second story. All right, so this is my competition ring. So here's my second story. I'm wearing my One Mind Dog camp t-shirt. I went to the first camp in 2014. Oh my gosh, I only heard about One Mind Dogs for like 3 or 4 weeks before I went to camp. I'm totally jumping in at the deep end of the pool because I don't know anything except these people really seem to get dogs. And remember, I love dogs, and I love having them learn and watch them learn. And so I went into the beginner section thinking it would be people like me who'd never done One Mind Dog stuff. Imagine my surprise when people said in my beginner's class they'd done it for 6 years. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So if you remember me from then, I didn't know anything. And I was clueless. Inept comes to mind. And I could have given up, but I didn't, because I found something that really meant something to me. And so I've still done One Mind Dog stuff. And this year, Tulia and Timo came, and I got to work with them not once, but twice. So you can ask Tulia all about it. It was life-changing, again. And I think that's why I'm attracted to One Mind Dog. It not only changes the dog's life, but it changed mine. And so the dog I'm about to bring out right now is Lickety Split. We just started competing in USDAA in 2015. And the first time out, we managed to do a really good win. But everything hasn't been peaches and cream. It hasn't all been easy. And I've taken the tools of One Mind Dog and created a dog that we've now qualified for the 2016 Nationals, the 2017 Nationals. We just got a steeplechase by, and we just took our first in biathlon, which is the European handling class in USDAA. So yeah, I'd like to be an assistant coach, because I've watched it change my life, and I want to help other people change their life and their dog's life. Because in my world, my whole job is to make the right things easy and the wrong things hard. And I think One Mind Dog techniques give me that ability and those tools, and I want to get way better at it so I can share it with other people. So now, let me go get Lickety Split. I'll show you how we warm up. Meet Lickety Split. She's a 4-year-old border collie. I have a pack of 7 dogs, 6 border collies, and a golden retriever. Come on, Lickety. Okay, so how do I warm her up? Well, first we're just going to play, because, you know, play is a really good thing. And I like to use toys. Good girl. I do this warm up at shows. Sit, wait. Now. Yeah! Okay, So I'll do that one. I'll do another one. I'm going to do some grid work if I'm here at home. I do Chinese medicine with large and small animals. I'm a traditionally trained Qigong practitioner. So it's really important to me, leave it, to build up a dog's inner core. I think the warm-up and cool-down period is important. Lickety. Wait. This is actually Susan Salo grid work. I like using it. Now. Woohoo! I can work on lead changes, which is what that exercise is about. I work on inner core strength. So I have a really strong dog because the courses are long and the courses are tough. And that's how I would warm up my dog. Good girl. Yeah. Okay, in USDA we have distance classes. So things I've learned from one mind dog. You know, I don't have to be flailing my arms. I can be calm. So I might be really excited and I get really enthusiastic teaching my students, but I'm getting so good at being calm because that's what the dog really needs. All right, come on, Lickety, let's go. Now. Weave. Woo! And after we do something like that, which I could find in a distance challenge, she gets her reward. Yeah, Lickety. Now I'm going to just contrast that with something that I learned from One Mind Dogs. So now I don't want her to take that one jump. So what can I do? Oh, it might be a One Mind Dog move, I think. Let's go, Lou. Good girl. Good girl, Lou. So I'm going to be real happy and real joyous when my dog finishes. I'm going to yahoo her, and then I'm going to be real quiet and zen-like when we run. Wait. Now. Woo! And I couldn't have done that without One Mind Dog training. You know, do I think that One Mind Dog teaches you things to use with your dog? You betcha. Does it make a difference? Well, I don't think Lickety and I would have taken and gotten our biathlon Q in first place this past weekend because we've just started biathlon without it. So yeah, I'd like to be one of your assistant coaches. I think I have a lot to learn. I think I have a lot to offer. And I hope to be hearing from you real soon. So this is Krista Cantrell, Lickety Split, wishing you the best day ever. Bye-bye.